Hello everybody, it's Peter the Rock. I'm in Rickmansworth. The path down there just goes downhill quite a bit to the centre of Rickmansworth and then onto the lakes. But I don't want to show you that. I'm on the very edge, the entrance to Rickmansworth Park, which is all around me there. It's a rather plain thing, but I rather like the attractiveness of this little copse. There's blossom in the trees and bushes. It's 17th of March. The Ides of March was 2 days ago. Caesar died then in 44 BC, although of course he didn't know it was BC at the time. Anyway, the thing I like about this copse, I think you can call it a copse, is that it's little used, but there are quite a few paths, mysterious paths in it, and I wonder where we're going to come out. The paths are dressed, if you can call it that, in blossom has fallen from the trees and bushes because it's that time of year. So it's a fairly unusual walk, this. Given the time of year. We're about to come out to something really quite extraordinary. As we work our way, I have to keep dipping down my head. We come out into the Rickmansworth Park. This is probably not the route used by most people, but you know, I'm not most people. Ow. And finally we have a little bit of blossom actually still on the tree or bush ahead of me. White blossom. Aren't we blessed to have white blossom in the spring? And we come out to this. This is a tree. It's a magnificent tree. It goes on and up in a Fibonacci way. The remarkable thing about this tree is its girth. I've no measuring device on me, but I would imagine the diameter is something like 6 foot around about the waistline of the tree. At the base, probably nearer 10 foot. Now, the circumference is always 2 pi r. So if the radius is 3 foot, that would make it about 12 foot circumference, which is pretty big. Or pi times the diameter, of course, which is the same as 2 pi r. Anyway, the remarkable thing about this tree is that it has some metal bits firmly installed in the base. Now, there must be the reason for that must be that it's died a bit and it's hollowed out a bit. In a previous video I did have a look at one of my favorite trees, nowhere near as big as this, and it's got a very hollow sort of basement at the base of it. But this is wonderful. We've got the moss on the tree to show that this is the north side of the tree here, and everywhere you look it's thrusting upwards in all sorts of different directions. It's been pollarded now and then, but not lately. This is a lovely park. It's called Rickmansworth Park, and it's a place to bring your dog or your whatever animal you like to take for a walk. Here's another part of the tree which has had some metal. I'm not sure what sort of metal that is. It looks like sort of iron, but that would rust. But it's just fantastic. It's just the most solid tree I've ever seen, and the biggest one, the widest one. Although in one of my previous videos today, March the 17th, I did film a giant redwood, which is equally spectacular in terms of its height. So there you are, the tallest and the widest, all in the space of an hour. Thanks a lot for watching. It's Peter the Rock. It's Sunday the 17th of March. Like and subscribe. Cheers.